I'm curious, so one of the many things my organization does is food distribution, and there's a lot of stats that come with that, and I find myself every time I write 4 million pounds of food, even as someone who works for the organization, I find myself wondering, what does that actually mean?
Yeah.
Do you think numbers like that are helpful?
Yeah, there's actually, in that Innocence Project example, and they're talking about 38 years, right? And they're talking about, in Dig Deep, they're talking about, 2 million people don't have water, and then 19 times more likely to not have running water if you're Native American. Like those numbers as a donor, like how does my $10 donation actually even help? So I totally agree with you. This is something that actually David and I were talking about, like, is that actually hurt or help? If I don't think that I can help, then am I going to give? But as far as I guess I just feel your pain there. I'm not sure.
On that, I would say, as long as you can create a personally attainable impact, those really grand stats create a huge reason to believe. Like, with your gift of $10, you can feed a family of 3 for a month, or $10 provides a month of meals for a person and helps us reach our goal of delivering 4 million pounds of food every single month. Like, when you're able to tie that personally achievable impact to the greater scale, that creates really strong reason to believe and gets into that investor mindset that I was talking about. When I can give you my $10, I can make an impact, but look at this return on investment I'm getting.
This is less of a question, more of a response to that, because we've struggled with that in our comms department at our organization. We just put out a huge equity report here in San Diego that had some really sobering statistics, and we're trying to figure out how to visualize that for people. And so one of the examples that we used was 86,000 kids are living in poverty here in San Diego, and to further visualize that for someone, that is enough to fill our baseball stadium 2 times. So finding examples to connect like that help a person connect further.
That's a really good point. It kind of reminds me of that Dig Deep video where they had the race inequity of water access and how it's like 0 and then 2 times, and then that skyrocket went to Native Americans for 19 times, and it's literally off the charts. Like, that makes you feel the need and the gravity.
Yeah. But I love that concept. I love doing that, putting 2 numbers or putting 2 things together to show. I think that's actually something that I do quite a lot when I'm doing